Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new California Lottery $5 20X, the cash ticket. This is part of the November 2024 series of tickets that recently came out in California. And this one is a number match game, and there are a few multipliers you can find, 2X, 5X, 10X, 20X. And then you have your Fast 50 spot, where if you can find a 50 in there, you win 50 bucks. And then you've got your win all bonus number. So this is like another winning number. If you can match one of your numbers to the win all bonus, you win all the prizes. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the California Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 3.76. And it does look like you can win anywhere from $5 up to $250,000. Looking at the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out. I mean, the odds on that top prize are too long, but other than that, nothing crazy. We do need to mention taxes, though. In California, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view the top two prizes. So instead of what we see here on the screen, I'm going to view these as $7,600, and then the top prize as $190,000. And with those adjusted prize amounts, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 69 and 70%. And so this does not quite reach the minimum 70% payout that we look for on all tickets. And the reason we look for 70% is because states can make plenty of money in that 70% range. So for California to put out a $5 ticket at less than 70% payout shows that they don't value their customers like they should. They're weighting the game too heavily in their favor. It needs to be fair, and this one's not fair. Now, the other thing we do need to mention about the 69% payout is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see 69% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning the top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $100 prize level. And you know, I got to be clear, I would never buy a ticket with less than 70% payout. And you know, for a $5 ticket, that's way too low. And so I wouldn't be spending my money on this. I don't recommend that you spend your money on it, but we know there will be people who buy it. So for those people who are buying it, when they do win on it, they're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $5 and $100. And there is a split there at the $100 prize level. It's about 9 to 91. So only about 9% of these $100 prizes will fall here in the bottom of the prize structure where average folks are winning. The other 91% are going to join all the rest of these prizes to make up the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds. Move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that only about 1 in every 376 tickets has a top 1% prize on it, which means you are in $1,880 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's significant information to note. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 56 and 57%. This is a pretty brutal number. We look for a minimum of 60% payout for all tickets based on the bottom 99% payout, or the bottom 99% of prizes. And that's because when you're playing here in the 50% range, at least to me, it feels like you lose your money so fast that it's not fun to play, and it's just real frustrating. And so why am I going to waste $5 to just be frustrated while I play it? So this is one that I wouldn't be interested in. Now here on this page, we're tracking the increases and decreases in California $5 tickets. And you can see the data point for 20X the cash all the way over here on the right. So there was a pretty big bounce in value from the previous ticket, the peppermint payout. But still, I mean, there's only, 2 tickets on this list that have come in above 70%. Maybe it's 3. I'm just not seeing the other one. Yeah, okay, so I see them. So there's 3 tickets that have come in above that 70% payout, but that's a minimum for like, I don't know, like $1 tickets. It's not really a minimum for $5 tickets. So even at 71%, that's too low for $5 ticket values. So I mean, I wouldn't play any tickets in this category at all. Now, if you are playing $5 tickets in California up here in green, you see the best ticket in every column. So if you're playing for overall value, Lottery Extra has the highest payout of any ticket that still has top prizes available. If you're playing for odds, Lucky 7 has the best odds. If you are a conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, Lucky 7 has the most money at the bottom of the prize structure for average folks. And then if you're more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the Big Spin has the most money at the top. And then we are keeping track of top prizes over here as well if you are interested in that. Now here on this page, we're ranking California $5 tickets based on overall payout. 69.72 was good enough for 8th place on this list. So, kind of in the middle of the list, top half in the middle. But like I said before, like just none of these $5 ticket values are good. Only a couple meet the minimum. And, I want more than the minimum from a $5 ticket. So I wouldn't be buying anything in this category. Here on this page, we're ranking based on that bottom 99% payout. Let's see. Where's our ticket? Did I not change the... I think maybe I didn't change the color on it. 20x the cash, 56.93. Yeah, right here. So in 15th place, this is where our ticket falls in this list. So yeah, I mean, bottom half of the list. So this is going to be a pretty rough ticket on the people who are losing on the game. It's just not a friendly ticket. It doesn't have a good overall payout. It's just not a good all-around ticket. Now here on this page, we get to compare $5 tickets across states. So top 35 $5 tickets are on the screen here from the 6 states that we've been looking at. And you can see it's mostly Massachusetts and Georgia, with Massachusetts really taking up the majority of the top part of the leaderboard. Massachusetts is the only state that regularly puts out $5 tickets at values that are fair. I think 76% is where $5 ticket values should be. Georgia, though, had the best overall $5 ticket at 77% payout. And we have to ask the question, if Georgia can do that, if they can put out a $5 ticket at 77% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why is California putting out $5 tickets at 69% payout? That's over 8 full percentage points less than what Georgia did with Fast 50s. And that 8% is a huge amount of money when you think about how many tickets go into just one scratch game. One scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. Multiply that by the $5 price tag, and that's $50 million wrapped up in just one of these games. And 8% of 50 million is about $4 million that the Georgia Lottery put into the hands of its players with this Fast 50s game that the California Lottery is basically stealing from its players. I hate to see scratch players get taken advantage of. I'm on the side of scratch players. And so, shame on California for taking advantage of its players. Now here on this page are the top 36 friendliest tickets. They have the highest value in the bottom 99% of the prize structure. 56.93 was not good enough to make this list, but you can see, I would call 60% about average. So, we've got quite a few $5 tickets from various states, a lot of them being from Georgia, that have, pretty decent payouts for the average player. Now, here on this list, this is to give a little bit more context as to how low the payout is on this 20x the cash ticket. The lowly $1 ticket from Massachusetts regularly comes out at 69% payout. This particular one has a higher payout than the $5 ticket from California. That's pretty embarrassing. Best $2 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia, had 75% payout, so that's over 5 full percentage points more than what you're getting from a $5 ticket in California. And this shouldn't be. You shouldn't have cheaper tickets with higher payouts than more expensive tickets. It just shouldn't happen. And California should be embarrassed about this. They should be ashamed of how they're treating their citizens. And, they should be apologetic for taking advantage of them and stealing their money. Now, here on this page, we have the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. takes 79% to get payout to get on this list. This new ticket had 69, so it's way off the list. As a matter of fact, there are no $5 tickets on this list, so you can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then here on this page are the top 36 friendliest tickets. It takes 68% to get on this list. 20x the cash had 56, so again, way off the list. But here we do have a $5 ticket at the very top of this list, beating out all of the $30, $50, $100 tickets from other states. So it is, by this metric, $5 tickets can be very, very good. But the overall payout has to be good as well, which California did not execute on this ticket. So that's about it for the California Lottery. $5 20x the cash ticket. Not the worst $5 ticket that I've seen, but definitely not anywhere close to where it should be, and not a good ticket. Not one that I would want to spend my money on. I don't recommend that you play it at all. California Lottery's got to do a better job at, putting out tickets with reasonable value, which this one does not have. So that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.